Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance, episode 96 of Guess the Trade, where subscribers send in their loadouts. We take a look at the tools, tool bags, toolboxes, whatever it is that they send in. And then we guess in the comment section below what it is we think they do with those tools. Well, back in episode 95, we looked at George's loadout of his MB3 from Veto Pro Pack. Lots of great tools in there. Very nice loadout. What was it that he did with those tools? Well, he answered TPG's comment and said that he is an apartment maintenance supervisor, but that he also did some HVAC work on the side as well. Lots of you guessed apartment maintenance, so you got that 100% right. Very good guessing. Appreciate you, Jor, for sending your loadout. Episode 96, today we're going to look at Cheapotronics loadout. He has a Veto Pro Pack TP5B. I don't think we've looked at one of those as far as on the channel in the Guess the Trade. And then he also has a backpack, but I'm not real sure on the brand on that. We can't get a good picture on that. Lots of tools to look at. Very interesting loadout. We're going to take a look at those and see if you can guess what it is that he does. But let's go ahead and jump into Cheapotronics tools. So first picture, again, Veto Pro Pack TP5B. I think this is the only TP pouch that I've not owned over time. I've had a TP3, TP3B, TP4B. Lots of the tool pouches, I really like them as far as a small bag. You can see he's got Milwaukee M12 over there on the left. He's also got several Klein screwdrivers. Looks like he's got some Knipex. We're going to see all these tools out, some Rayler bit rails, and then looks like a meter, possibly Fluke over there on the right. Next picture, you can see these things dancing in the light. Looks like some bit holders, probably some alligator test leads or something down in there, some paint markers. That would be that little small pouch up in the front. And then looks like probably the Klein little small ratchet over there on the left-hand side. Next picture, backside, looks like he's got a FNIRSI little pouch. We'll have to wait and see what's in that. Pittsburgh parts tray, and then a Milwaukee headlamp as well. So here we're starting to look at him out. I think he goes into quadrants. So this is an overview of everything that's in that bag. If you want to, go back and pause and zoom in, but we're going to see him up close a little bit in the next few pictures. So here we've got the Knipex forged wire strippers, insulated. Let's see. I think those are in the metric versions as far as the numbers on the wire gauges. And then he's got the 180s on the pliers wrench, a pair of 200s on the twin grips, and then a pair of 180s on the Knipex Cobras as well. He's got tape around the handle so he can know which one's which, I'm assuming. And then he's got a small little pick set. Not sure on the brand on that. Maybe that's Icon or something, but they're a little bit longer than the ones I have. It kind of looks like Icon handles. Next picture, looks like we've got the Klein screwdriver buffet with one Milwaukee down there on the end. So we've got some Klein insulated drivers. We've got the precision drivers along with dedicated on the Phillips and slotted zip ties. He's got that Klein ball grip. Starting to see those in more and more loadouts. And then the Klein either 13-in-1, 15-in-1. Can't really remember on that. And then he's got a standard 11-in-1, although that might be the magnetic one. I'm not sure. And then the precision drivers, he's got the 20-in-1 and then also the 4-in-1. Right there as well. So here's the next picture. So it was a Fluke 287 on that meter. So there's all the functions in case you can look at that. Sometimes that will help you in your guessing of what it is you think he does. I do know, so I'm not going to guess on this one. And then he's got a security bit set inside of that one case. I'm not sure what's inside of the, I don't know if that's super glue. The writings kind of wore off on the actual container itself. Rayler bit rails, lots of nut drivers, and lots of socket adapters. And then he's got a hex set on the Rayler keys. And then he's also just got a set with all sorts of bits in it. That was the Klein little small mini ratchet, Klein non-contact voltage tester, magnetic pickup tool, and then a magnetizer, demagnetizer as well. So here he's got the M12 impact. That's your standard impact, not the surge. He's got, looks like maybe a jumper with a Wago on it, and then he's got a Milwaukee headlamp, and then over there to the left he's got a pair of Milwaukee USA needle nose, a pair of Klein USA diagonals. I think the gray handles, I want to say those are Klein on the wire strippers as well. Small little Milwaukee flashlight, DeWalt right angle adapter, and then he's got a screw checker down there as well for figuring out the sizes of his screws and nuts and bolts. Next picture. So he's got the Knipex smart grips, as far as those are always 10-inch. I don't think they've got any other pairs now besides the 10-inch. Really like them. I wouldn't mind if they came out with some more sizes. And then there's that case. Maybe we're about to see what's in that. We are. So it's a FNIRSI. I don't know exactly what that is. So anybody that probably knows, maybe that's going to be the biggest help for figuring out what he does. Let me zoom in a little bit, see if we can read what any of this says. Looks like we got CH1, CH2, trigger, move. So it's an oscilloscope and multimeter. So again, some of you who are in his trade, you might look at this meter and say, boom, I know exactly what it is that he does with this, because I've never used whatever that is. So there that is. Next picture. So here is his tool bag. I want to say that he told me that his TP5B is what he uses for like the main part of his work, like to fix certain things within it. And then this one is more of his general work at the place that he works for. That I believe that's what he told me in the email. So again, I don't know exactly what brand tool bag or anything this is. If anybody knows, you can throw it in the comments below, or also Cheapotronics, if you can just let us know in the comments. So he's got food grade silicone over there. That might help in your guessing. Parts bin over there as well with some heat shrink, butt connectors, all that stuff. We're going to see all this. I believe he zooms in some. So here is the backpack loaded out. And then now we're getting into the actual tools themselves, all out of the backpack. And now we're going to zoom in a little bit. So ratchet wrenches, box type wrenches, all those kinds of things. Socket sets, looks like maybe a flex head, possibly a 3/8 drive, it looks like as well. Torpedo level over there. What brand is that? Doyle on the torpedo level. Next picture. So we've got, looks like some Klein Lymans, also Klein Cripper, channel lock, I'm assuming on the brand on those tongue and groove pliers, adjustable wrench, crescent wrench up there at the top left, some vice grips, DeWalt pry bar. Again, there's that dual torpedo level. Milwaukee snips. I've got the whole set of those Milwaukee snips. They're not too bad for the price. Here's a bunch of different screwdrivers. Let me zoom in some on this one. I think this is the last picture. I don't think he gets into quadrants. So he's got Klein on the hex keys over there, foldable hex keys. Another little small green, looks like foldable hex keys of some sort. And then a pair of Huskies, longer hex keys that are like out of the, that you take them out of the package type thing. Husky, I was about to say 5-in-1, but that might be a 12-in-1, I think is what I'm reading up there. On the painter's tool, another one of the precision drivers, some Milwaukee insulated drivers, Milwaukee precision drivers, more Klein drivers as well. Brass hammer. We're going down some. Again, food grade silicone, step drill bits, regular drill bits, center punch, cold chisels, more bits. Again, I'm probably going to miss something in this because they're kind of all together. Looks like maybe a soldering iron as well. A torch. Let's see. What am I missing? Tape measure. Tape. Looks like he uses Wagos and like wire and stuff to make himself little loops, like, you know, all those kinds of things. That's really kind of a neat idea in a way. And then some other stuff over there on the far right that I'm not exactly sure what they are. But again, there's all those things outside of his bag. I think that is the last picture. It is. There's his name. Looks like he maybe checked some pull stuff on his. I don't know. I'm not going to say yes or no whether or not that goes to his job, because again, I know. So this is his backpack. More of his all together if he's working on something outside of his main task at the place that he works for. And then here is the stuff that's in his TP5B right here. As we go through those, here's the up close pictures, and then we get to that one right here where it's kind of all of them out and about, and then here they are loaded in the bag. And then there's that very first picture of his complete loadout. But a very good look at that TP5B along with that backpack. Again, not sure what that is. Let us know what that is in the comments below. I really like the TP bags, pouches, whatever it is you want to call them. They're considered pouches. I've always kind of called them bags, especially if you have that B on the bottom. I don't really think they fit well as pouches. Brings me back to my TP4B days whenever I started this channel. That's what I was kind of running whenever I ran campus maintenance. And it was a very nice grab bag. Now that I'm coming in and out of my truck, I may be outside a little bit more, working for myself. I kind of like the idea of having the flap over my tools. But again, an open pouch, very good bags in my opinion. Again, I know what it is that he does because he told me in his email, so I'm not going to guess, but I am interested to see what you guys guess. So if you've got any questions for Cheapotronics, make sure and drop them down in the comments below. And then don't forget to guess what it is you think he does with those tools. As always, I hope this video was interesting. You guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. I'll see you on the next video.